good morning everyone, myself Anabhakti. So my topic is fun with stocking cups, and I can relate with your fun with stocking cups with maths also. So let us see how we can relate this stocking cups, the fun game. Okay, so let us first stock the cup, pyramids of cup which we know. Okay, so there is already a 5 cup, 4 cup, then I am going for stocking of your third row and your fourth row, and at last the pyramid has been completed. Okay, so see, so now the stocking game, which needs a concentration and our hand coordination, is also related with our maths. So how I can relate this? Let me know. So let us see the first row. How many cups are there? There is only 1 cup. If I go to the next one, there is 2 cups, then 3, 4, 5. So if I write this in numbers, I'll be getting 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I increase the last row, the cups, number of cups goes on increasing. So this follows a sequence. So in sequence, we are particularly going to see about arithmetic progression, a special type of sequence. So the special is, so let us come with the stocking cups also. Only. Okay, so how many cups are there in the first row? There is only 1. So if I go to the next row, I have 2 cups. So what is the difference between the first two? That is 2 minus 1. That is 1. If I go to the next 2 cups, I will be getting 3 minus 2. That is also 1. If I go to the next 2 rows, I will be getting 4 minus 3. That is also 1. Then the last 2 rows will be 5 minus 4. That is also 1. So when we take difference of 2 consecutive terms in the sequence, the difference will be constant. Such type of sequence is called as arithmetic progression. In short, we can state it as AP. Okay, so the first term in the AP is said as A, and the difference which we took between 2 consecutive terms is called as common difference. That is nothing but D. So if I want to represent your APs only in terms of A and D, how I can represent that? So for example, my first term, the first row, first cup, I'll take it as A. Okay, so if I go to the next row, my 1 cup will be A, because in first row I am having only 1 cup, and the extra cup which is added is my D. So I can say your second term is A plus D. If I go to the next row, I'll be again getting A plus extra 2 cup is this. There, this 2 cup is called as your 2D. So A plus 2D. If I go to the next term, I'll be getting A plus 3 extra cups. So A plus 3D. If I go to the next row, I'll be getting A plus extra 4 cups are there. That is A plus 4D. Okay, so if I in general write all this terms which I am writing is, can you see the connecting part between them? That is, all the terms are in the terms of A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D. That is, the D is added to the first term by the period number. So in general, I can say that your Tn can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, so this formula can be used to find any term, any nth term in your AP. So using this formula, we can find our Tn. So what about if I want to add the number of terms in the sequence? For example, in an auditorium, there is 10 rows, 10 seats in the first row, then it increased by some number. Like the increase in the number is a constant. So if I want to find the whole amount of participants who can occupy the seats, so how should I find this? So for that, I have sum of Tns. So I can add the terms also. So that is, I'll show it in the other chart. Okay, fine. So let us concentrate on this chart. So I have written the terms in terms of only A and D. So that is A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D and A plus 5D. In total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rectangular strips. Okay, so if I join the remaining part of your strips, that is, I'll go in descending order now. A with A plus 5D, and A plus D with A plus 4D, and A plus 2D with A plus 3D, and A plus 3D with A plus 2D, A plus 4D with A plus D, and A plus 5D with A. So, what is the figure? Can you observe the figure formed by these rectangular strips? So, you're correct. It is a rectangle. So, if I want to find the area of the rectangle, what is the formula? The formula is nothing but area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. Okay, so what is the length? If I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6 strips are there. So, I can take my length as 6. And where is your breadth? You can observe that there is A plus 5D. So if I add this, I'll get my breadth, that is A plus 5D. That will give you 2A plus 5D. If you go for each strip, you will get the same breadth. So I can say the breadth is 2A plus 5D. So if I now write the area of this triangle, I'll be getting it as 6 into A plus 5D. So that is nothing but 6 into 2A plus 5D. So this 6 is nothing but the number of strips. So I can write this 6 as n, and this 5 is nothing but 6 minus 1. So I can write this 5 as n minus 1. So the formula will become as such: n into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. But I do not need the whole triangle's area. I just need the half of the part. So if I need only the half part, what should I do? I should simply divide this by 2. So if I divide this by 2, I'll be getting the formula as n upon 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So in general, you can say S of n is equals to n upon 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. So this formula can be used to find the sum of the terms present in an AP. So that's all for this lecture. Thank you.